Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is a weird video because I feel like I have several things I want to talk about in this video. I want to do an update on my project pan slash close my project pan because I don't know, I feel like project pan is hard for me because there's a lot of things that I want to use that I have, and because I put stuff in my project pan, I'm that person that's gonna use them until they're gone and not touch anything else, and I don't really want to do that. So I kind of think that I want to do sort of a shop my stash video for every month, kind of, instead of just having my project pan, because I feel like there's things that I'm using that I don't really like and stuff that I want to use more that I'm not, because I'm trying to go through my project pan stuff, and I think maybe it's just not for me. There are some things that I am going to continue to use because I don't really feel like I need new... Sorry, there was a weird beeping. Wasn't sure what that was. So yeah, there's some stuff that I'm kind of like, I don't want to use it up. I would rather give it to somebody else who might like it, and I don't feel like I need it for myself. So that's kind of what I'm going to do. Maybe talk about a few things I'm going to get rid of. I have some empties that I want to share. I want to show you my progress with my project pan and show you the things I'll continue to use, the stuff that I feel like I'm just not all that into, and then show you the stuff that I'm going to be trying to work on for April. So when I'm filming this, it is April 7th, and I realize that that is late to do a video like this, but I have been busy trying to get some other things done, and now I finally have the time to do this. So I am starting with the products that I picked for this month today, but I don't know when exactly you're going to see this video. It could be a week from now, who knows. I will start with the items for my project pan. Let me just go through this stuff really quick. So one thing that I have been using is my e.l.f. Hydrating Face Primer, and before it was down to this line, and now I've got it up to here because it's a pump that like kind of pushes it up, so I don't have that much left to go in this, and I do want to find another good hydrating primer, but yeah, this is the one I've been using for now just to try to use it up, and I will continue to use this until it's gone. Next is my LA Girl Pro Conceal Concealer, and what I do is I kind of just push it up and see where it lands, and that's where I started, and then that was the last update, and then that was this update. So I haven't used very much of this, actually, to be honest, because I've been trying out some new concealers. So this one I will keep, and I'll continue to use it, but it's not going to be something I'm trying to use up for my project pan. Next we've got the Catrice Prime and Fine Pore Refining Anti-Shine Base Primer, blah blah blah. So I started here, and now I'm down to this line, and I have actually been using this a little bit just because even though it is a mattifying primer, it's not drying out my face. So I have been using this because I kind of like the tacky base that it leaves for things to stick to. So I will continue to use this, but like I said again, if I'm trying out other things and stuff, I'm not going to feel like I need to reach for this every single minute. And then we've got my, oh, I guess it's a little lower than where I marked it, but my Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation. And I started, you know, up here, and I'm down to, actually it looks like below the word complex is where it is sitting. So I marked it a little bit high, which I noticed that I've done with a few things, and I still like this foundation, and I like that it has the SPF in it. I have really honestly just been using a very light BB cream and then some concealer, so I haven't really been using actual foundation that much, but I do really like this one, and this is one I will continue to use. But next I have the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, which I've been trying to get through for so long. I didn't mark this one, but it's down to about here. So I don't know. I think that I'm just going to give this concealer away to maybe my mom or something, just because, I don't know, this isn't my favorite. I have a lot of other concealers that I like to use, and every now and then I mix this one in with a different one just to kind of try to use it up, but if she can use it, then I'm going to go ahead and pass it on to her, so that is one thing I will be decluttering. Next is my Milani Amore Matte Lip Cream in Adorable, and these are my marks for this one, so I'm down actually a little bit lower now that it's settling. I do still really like this color. I like the formula, but My lips have been so dry, I haven't really been wearing any like matte liquid lipsticks. I try to just put on, you know, bullet lipstick or even like a tinted lip balm or something like that. So I will continue to use this, but I'm not going to keep it out to make sure that I use it. So I'll just put it with my other lipsticks and see what happens with that one. And next I've got my LA Girl Pro Coverage foundation, which I have made some progress on this one, but now that I'm not, you know, totally into complete full coverage foundation, I'm okay with kind of how my skin is looking. I do have a few breakouts right now because it's my period week, and you know, you all know about that. So yeah, so this one, I don't know, I really liked it when I first got it, and now I have a lot of other things that I like better, so I will hold on to this, but it's not something that I'm going to be trying to use up and reach for if I don't really like the way that it is right now anyway. Maybe in a different season, my skin's a little different, I'll try it again, but I'm just going to put that to the side. Then this one I'm proud of. I have my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and I have hit some serious pan on this baby. I will pop up the picture of what started in the last update, and then because I'm ending this is going to be like my last official update for this one. But I am going to continue to use this because I do have a couple other bronzers that I could use, but I really like this one, and even today, like, I didn't really set my face that much, and it went well over cream products. I've been trying not to use as much powder. Yeah, I don't know. I like this. I'll continue to use it until it's gone, and then probably try to use up another one that I have. My skin gets a lot darker in the summer, so I'll probably switch over to like my Hoola bronzer or something like that, but for now, I like this one. I'm going to keep it, and I'm going to put this also in my Shop My Stash just because I think that this is what I'm mainly going to be using until it's gone. And then I have my Wet n Wild contour stick. So everything I show you, I'll pop up the previous pictures, but I'm not going to take new pictures because I can just show you here the progress that I've made. I really still like the stick. I used it today. It works really well, so I'm going to continue to use this as well. Then I have my Maybelline Superstay Better Skin powder, and this is actually almost gone. So I will finish this up, but like I said, I haven't been using too much powder. I'm trying to try out more cream products because of how dry my skin is. So I kind of just use a little bit of powder to set under my eyes today and then set like the really shiny spots on my face, but that's kind of it. And I like to use my pressed powders with a wet sponge, and it's kind of hard to get into it with the way it's at right now, so I do have to use it with a brush, and I don't love the way powders look on my face with a brush, so I don't know. I will use this up though. I have two things that I'm not counting here. I am going to keep this in my collection. This is the Tarteist Pro Glow Liquid Highlighter. I don't mind it. I literally just always forget to use it, but now that I'm starting to use more cream products, I might try to use this a little bit more, but I'm not going to have it like in my Shop My Stash or anything. And then my Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. I really liked this primer when I got it, but since my skin has changed so much, I can't use it. It's too drying and too mattifying for me, so I have not made any progress on this. I honestly haven't used it at all. I'm just going to stick it in my primer drawer and figure out if I'm going to give it away or if I want to wait and see if I'm more oily during the summer and then maybe take it back out. So that's that. And next I have my Wet n Wild contour palette, and I definitely have made some progress on this too. I have hit pan on this, and I still really like the contour powder, and I do use it. I don't use a contour powder every day because I've been using like the cream stuff too, but I do really like this, and I will keep it in my collection and continue to use it. This is one thing I'm struggling with real bad, is this Smashbox blush. I feel like I have used this every single freaking day for blush, and it doesn't even look like I've made a dent in it except for this one over here because it's a little softer. Woo! Oh no. Oh no. Well, I used up this whole shade. Oh my. Yeah, so I just dropped this and the whole blush broke all over me and my nice black skirt that I'm wearing, so I'm gonna have to change my clothes. But okay, so now I have these two shades left. I do really like the colors of these, and I am gonna keep them and use them, obviously, but I have so many other blushes that I want to use, and today I didn't even grab this. I was like, you know what, I'm just using a different one because I'm not even making a dent in these, and I don't want to get so sick of them that I just throw them away because that's almost the point that I'm at. Then I have my Ofra Rodeo Drive highlighter, and this one, I've definitely made progress on this. I have hit pan in the center here, and I don't know. I really like this highlighter, and I'm getting a little bit sick of it right now. So, and I do really like it, and since it's a pretty pricey, it's so dirty, since it's a pretty pricey highlighter, I am going to hold on to it and use it for days that I really want that highlighter for that look, instead of just trying to use it up every day because it's in a project pan. I think that's everything for my project pan that I'm going to talk about. I did have my Chasing Rainbows palette, my James Charles palette in there as well, and you can't really see any progress made to either of those palettes just because I do use them every now and then along with other things and stuff, but because I am getting new stuff, I've been given new stuff, like I just want to play around with more things and not feel like I only need to use those 2 eyeshadow palettes. So that's the update on the eyeshadow, and I think that that's it because, well, right now I'm using the MAC Fix Plus for setting spray because I want to try it out, because I go through setting sprays like crazy, and next you're going to see all of my Empties, and I think the only makeup products in my Empties is my setting sprays, and I kind of just had them rolling through my project pan, but obviously I'm just going to use up one setting spray at a time, so that's the one I'm working on now. That's the one that will be in my, you know, things I want to use for that month. Okay, so I can't believe there's blush all over me and all over my floor. It's fine. And also the lip liner I had in there, I have not used. I really don't even use lip liner because I don't have that many colors. So, holy shit, I did not realize how many things I have in my Empties. Most of it is skincare. But I have 3 packs of makeup wipes. 2 of them are the Beauty 360 brand, and then another one is Skin Lab, which is from Marshalls. I didn't love these ones, but I have been trying out other brands of wipes from Marshalls and TJ Maxx just because, I don't know, they're cheap. This was $3.99. I think the other pack I have over there was like $2.99. So, and they come with like 60 wipes in them, so that's the makeup wipes. And now I have one little thing of dry shampoo. This is the Batiste, is that how you say it? Batiste dry shampoo in Clean Classic Original. And I like this brand of dry shampoo. I've used it several times, but it's just that I go through dry shampoo so fast because I don't wash my hair very often that I just ended up going to buy a bottle of baby powder, and I just rub it in my fingers and then rub that through my hair, and it's going to be a lot cheaper and it's going to last me a lot longer. So that's what I'm doing with dry shampoo right now. And then this was, I can't remember if I had this powder in my project pan or not. This is the CoverGirl Clean Matte Powder, and I actually really liked this powder, and it is gone. Like, even the edges like broke up, and I kept it in here, and I used every little last bit of this. This was in the shade Classic Ivory, and I really liked this powder. So I'm actually using right now the regular CoverGirl Clean powder because I didn't want it to be so matte, but I actually think I like the matte one better. And then I just have this body butter from the Body Shop. Yeah, Shea Body Butter. And it's not actually completely gone, but somehow it like dried up around the edges. So I'm not going to try to use this anymore. I think I used up enough of it. So there's that. I'll do all my setting sprays next. So I've got 4 setting sprays. I've got one of the Wet n Wild, where is it? Natural Finish. It's like another language on the other side. Wet n Wild Natural Finish setting spray. And then I've got 2 of the Milani Make It Dewy setting sprays. I really like these. But then I have one of the Catrice Long Lasting Prime and Fine Multi-Talent Fixing Spray. Out of all of those, I like this one the best. But when I went to get a new one, they didn't have them at Ulta, so I ended up, well, my mom ended up getting me this one because she wanted to see if it would last me any longer, because I go through setting sprays like crazy. I'm sure I have other empty bottles floating around here because it doesn't seem like I've only gone through 4 since my last update, but maybe I have. I don't know. And now I have just this little Ulta Beauty Watermelon Lip Jelly. It smells, oh, it still smells so good. I love the watermelon scent, but I use this up completely. And then I've got my Benefit Roller Lash Mascara, which is just gone. It's just dried up and gone, but I did get another little one, but I just got the mini because these things are so dang expensive. And let's see, now I've got lots of skincare. So I went through one of these Garnier Micellar Waters. I'm actually almost finished with my next one. I got this Hyaluronic Serum Anti-Aging Moisture Boosting Glow Inducing from TJ Maxx. This was a serum that I used, and I finished that. And it was fine. It was kind of my first serum, so I guess it was good. And then I got this little kit from Ulta that was like skincare favorites, and I used up all the little things in here. There was the Dermalogica skin smoothing cream. I really liked that. And then there was this Kate Somerville Wrinkle Warrior plumping moisturizer and serum. This was fine. I mean, all of these things, I feel like I didn't get to use them enough to really know how much I love them. Okay, and then I had this Shiseido serum. I think this, yeah, this was just a serum, and I actually really liked this one. And then there was the Clinique Moisture Surge 72-hour auto replenishing hydrator. I really liked this too, but like I said, my skin has been so dry, so anything super moisturizing I love. And then the Mario Badescu glycolic acid toner. I used up this whole thing too. I really like it. Right now I'm just using, well, I was before today using a like super cheap big bottle of basically just witch hazel, which you can use as toner, but it is called a facial toner, but it's like the CVS brand. But I just broke into my Posh starter kit and I just started using that toner today, so hopefully that one will be good because I haven't really noticed the difference with the witch hazel one, so I don't know. And then this one, ew, why does it look so dirty? This is just Clean and Clear Deep Action Exfoliating Scrub. I have gone through so many of these. I really like this, but now I'm actually using the one from Perfectly Posh, which I do actually like better than this because I've been using that one for a few weeks now because I had some samples of it, and definitely like that one, and it's one that you can use every day, so I love it. And then I also went through this Clean and Clear Acne Triple Clear Cleansing Clay Mask, and this could either be used as a mask or like a deep cleaning like face wash. It's not like exfoliating, there's nothing in there like that, but I used it both ways, mostly as a face wash and not a mask, but I mean I used most of that up and it was fine. And then this is the last thing for Empties that I have, and got an itch. This is the Soap and Glory Peaches and Clean Amazing 4-in-1 Wash Off Deep Cleansing Milk Special Clogged for Pore Formula, Dry Skin Detox, melts away makeup for all skin types, and you can see from this side, like I used it all. I love this for like, I don't know, because I really like the exfoliating face washes, but if I put this on to take my makeup off instead of using like a makeup wipe or something and just rub it all over, everything just melts off of my face, and I love this so much, and I've been looking for it every time I go. I think I got it at like CVS or Walgreens, and I always look and I can't find this. I could always find other things from the brand, but not this, and I would actually like to get another one of these because I like it a lot. And that was the last of my Empties. And I know that I'm moving really, really fast here, but this is like 15 things in one video, and I want to make sure I get through everything because I don't feel like all of this needs its own separate video. Now I'm going to move into things that I'm going to be using for the month of April, deciding if I like them, deciding, you know, if I want to get rid of it, stuff like that. Alright, so basically I guess I'll just go in order for like priming and stuff. So the primers I'm still going to be using are the e.l.f. Hydrating Primer and the Catrice Prime and Fine. So these are going into my little bucket here. And then I also have this, oh, well, I have a few primers. Oh, crap. Alright, maybe I won't use this one right now. I've been really liking the Catrice Prime and Fine smoothing primer too, but I'll keep that one out of the mix for now. And then I also have this, don't listen to the bottle. This is something that my friend Carmelita James here on YouTube, she actually made me a primer spray, and I really like it. It's actually almost gone. I've got about that much left. So yeah, I've been kind of putting my regular primer on and then just spraying this on top, waiting for everything to dry in, and then applying my makeup. So I'm going to be using this as well. And then for foundation, I've got a couple of things. See, I really have not been liking foundation. I don't like the feel of a lot of the foundations I have. They're too thick and I can feel them on my skin, and I just really don't like that. So mostly I'll probably be using the Maybelline Dream BB Pure BB Cream thing. And this is another thing that came from Carmen, and I actually really like it. I just put it on my fingers and I rub it all over my face, and then I move on with everything else because, like I said, I haven't been loving foundation. And then I also got the It Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC full coverage cream, anti-aging, blah, blah, blah. And this has an SPF of 50. So what I've been doing is, because this doesn't have SPF in it, I have been putting this on and then just taking a little bit of this and mixing it into it just to give a tad bit of coverage, because this doesn't really give any coverage, and then also to give me that SPF on my face. But I'm probably going to be looking for some sort of like SPF to just use before my makeup, but I actually really do like this as long as I use it sparingly. If I put too much on, I can just feel it. I can feel it on my skin, and I've just been hating that. So these two things I'll be using this month. And let's see here. I've got a couple concealers that I want to keep trying. So I got the ColourPop No Filter Concealer, and I think that this is honestly one of my favorite concealers right now. And I'm not going to pull this one in. And then I also bought another Maybelline Age Rewind because I haven't used this in a really long time and I wanted to try it out again. And I haven't really used it that much yet. So I'm going to be using between these two concealers for the month. And then also I just want to remember to use this because this is a NYX like under eye dark circle corrector, and I always forget I have it and I never use it, and I need it because I have the worst freaking bags ever. And then, sorry, I know I'm moving super fast. I'm going to continue using my Wet n Wild contour stick, my butter bronzer, and my contour palette that I already talked about, my CoverGirl Clean powder. And then I'm also going to be using my CoverGirl eyebrow pencil, ultrafine brow pencil in soft brown. This is what I have on my eyebrows right now. I really like it, super easy. And then, so obviously I'll have my roller lash because I mix every mascara I use with this, but I'm also trying out the Bad Gal Bang mascara, which hasn't been my favorite, but I feel like now that it's been sitting for like a week or two, I am going to try it again. And because I never like mascaras when they're first like so liquidy and they just go on so thick. So those are the two mascaras I'll be using. And then for blush, I'm going to pull out this e.l.f. palette that I have that I think is going to be really nice, and there's some nice colors in here, and e.l.f. blushes are so pigmented. And I have this one on my face today, and it went on so much that I had to actually take a little bit of my powder and just tap it on with a brush over it because it's super freaking pigmented. And then highlighter. Okay, so I've got two things that I want to be using. One is my ColourPop Super Shock Cheek Pearlized. This is in Lunch Money, and it is like a cream, but like it goes over powders okay, and I think it's really super pretty and natural looking. It goes really well with me when I'm using like all cream products and stuff. And then also my Maybelline, I always do that, Maybelline, why is there a piece of tape on here? Master Chrome highlighter in Molten Rose Gold. This is actually what I'm wearing today, and I really like this color, and because I've been so focused on my project pan, I just feel like I have not used enough of these things. So I'm trying to think what to do about eyeshadow for this. For this month, I think that I'm just not going to pick an eyeshadow palette to focus on because I have so many things that I'm trying to play around with right now. So probably for next month, when I have a full month to really play around with one palette, I will do that. And I'll pull other things in, obviously, but I don't really think I'm going to do an eyeshadow palette this month. So is that everything? Is that everything? Oh, and I'm going to try again, now that I'm trying to get my face more moisturized. I did get the MAC Paint Pot. I got it in Soft Ochre, and I really like how the eyeshadows go on top of it, but it made my eyelids look super dry. But I am going to keep trying this, and also the concealers I have for eyeshadow primer. And I'm not going to pull in a specific lipstick either, I don't think, just because I'm on the hunt for good tinted lip balms and nice hydrating things for my lips, and most of the stuff I have is not that, so I don't want to try to force myself to use something when I'm not going to want to. That might be it. So I will do a video using a lot of this stuff just to kind of show how I use it and stuff like that. But if I forget anything, I will bring it up in that video, because this video is already going to be about a half an hour long, I guarantee you, because I haven't really taken any breaks. And yeah, so I'm going to hurry up and wrap this up. I'm so sorry. This was such a long video. I just really did not want to dedicate a video to each individual thing that I talked about here. So I'm sorry if you made it till the end. Bless you, because I know that this was crazy long, and I'm so sorry about that. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up for me. And if you like me and want to see more of my videos, then subscribe to my channel before you go, and I will see you guys next time.